do the thing. Is it going live?
Yes.
Yay! I changed nothing, but now it looks like it's working.
Yep.
Every now and then your computer's just broken.
Restart.
Mm-hmm. The stream is run on Blue Apps. Streamlabs, camera settings, Skype.
Interesting.
Widescreen. Bring this up a little bit.
Well, I'm going to dislike it.
Yeah! Justin Maceo, yo, Chris, just us fellas, random Mech boy. Okay, Android to iPhone. Lucky bat, kick the bandit, move the hands, Jay. Jason, hey everyone, got Terrace in the mail today. It's a heavy box. It is a heavy box. I remember.
Oh yeah, it's full.
Mm-hmm.
They've been really filling those boxes.
Yeah,
recently.
Not a single tiny bit of extra room. I wonder. It'd be interesting to see. When people unbox, what's the new Dark Omens, Eldritch Omens? How is that box going to be full?
It's not.
16 models? Are they going to have to put, like, some sort of filler in there? Because, like, the only time they ever do filler is, it seems to be with the, like, the limited edition models. They have a little bit of plastic. But usually everything is full.
Right.
I guess I could just grab a box off the shelf and give it a shake.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Well, that seems like that somebody did that to our Chalnath. Remember, it was like a little.
That's true.
Open. It seemed like all those boxes that were a little bit like that were a little open.
Yeah.
I think they just got warped.
Do that. Little Debbie ice cream is a thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, what can I...
I only want to watch it. The double stream!
Double stream! What can I do with that gun? Yeah, right now it just is just gray. And here's what my friends and I were thinking of buying Eldritch Omens, but neither of us could justify spending $100 each for an average of 8 models per person. Also, hey everyone. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like a very exciting one. Like, technically it is a deal, but there's also a fun factor. And more models increases the fun factor.
Well, Games Workshop thinks it's the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
So. I'm drilling out these gun barrels on my Pathfinders, which is one of the worst kill teams, right?
Yeah, really bad. Don't play. They're really bad in game. Can't even beat the Kroot.
Oh boy.
Curious. You mean I get to dislike this twice?
Yeah, that's the fun benefit.
Benjamin Reynolds, Tyranids are next. Just wait. Yeah, didn't Valorant put out a video today with all new rumors? And we'll see if some of them come true.
Yeah, we played Pathfinders, the new Pathfinders kill team versus Kroot.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, are the Pathfinders good? That's what we found out.
Yeah, especially in comparison to the Kroot.
Yes, they can delete a unit a turn.
They can delete 3 units a turn at least.
Yes, well, I
guess
guns. Per guy.
Per guy,
each guy can delete 1 unit a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Without, like, too much worrying.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. No, you can.
Yeah, like, statistically, you'll one-shot anything in the game.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. But the Kroot, they have their sniper rifle, too. 3-3, mortal wound 1. 4s to hit.
Exactly.
Also, what's annoying is the 4s to hit are baked into the sniper rifle, so even if I give it to the commander, his ballistic skill worsens.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so next week what we're gonna try, because Sean has never lost a game, except for maybe the game that I would play against him, but a couple weeks ago. But we're gonna have we're gonna have Sean play the Kroot, and then Jay are gonna play the Pathfinders.
Yeah.
And just see what happens.
I'm gonna annihilate him.
But I would love a Kroot victory.
Oh my god, it would be hilarious.
But I can't wait. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Danzig Doom, hello Jay and Nick, how's your Highness Knight? Trying to shift through the Sisters of Battle right now, and there's 30 flamers total of 2 different types. I can also make at least 9 to 10 models. Wow.
Yeah, Dancing of Doom bought a bag of bits. Sisters bits.
Bits.
Off of eBay.
Badigo. I still fight with my skills trying to paint a Skitari. When you make a masterpiece in every mini, how many years does it take to reach your skill level? I guess like 8 or 9. Also, I could paint and draw and stuff before. Yeah, it takes a lot of time and practice. I think the best way to get better is to paint a lot of different things. I painted pretty much just like Space Marines for like 5 years. And I got pretty good at painting Space Marines. But I don't know how much it helps improve all of my painting abilities.
Also, you paint for at least 1 hour a day.
Oh my god.
Always way more.
At least an hour a day and always way more.
So that also adds to the skill, I would say.
Yeah.
Nickeries, I know you're not a huge fan of blood splatter. Less is more, you taught us, but you could flick some blood for the blood god onto the yellow saw with the toothbrush or something for color.
I definitely could. My worry with the toothbrush splatter is you get a really, really fine mist, but it's a little hard to control the mist.
Right.
Watching some Angel Heraldez, and his glazing. His glazing is godly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that Angel Heraldez, I think that is pretty quick actually. You just watch a couple of his videos, you got it.
Yeah. Not a bad paint job. I would love to I would love to know more about how he got that good, or what his background is, or all that kind of stuff. I don't know anything about him.
I wonder if he's one of those painters on his Patreon you can see like the real-time painting.
Ooh, that could be kind of fun.
Christopher Davis, I'm super excited for the new Pirate Elves. Just want to see how they are fighting. Oh yeah, I've already called the Pirate Elves. They're mine.
I'll take the chaos. Whatever the chaos is, probably.
I hope the chaos suck.
It won't be that way. That's not what would happen. You already picked the worst army. That's what happens.
Stranger Links, what do you think of the new Tau Combat Patrol? I think it's pretty good. It comes with the Ghost Keel battle suits, some stealth suits, Pathfinders, and I think the Ethereal and another Tau guy? Seems like a pretty good box. I almost feel like the old Tau Start Collecting that was like the old Tau Start Collecting that spammed suits, the mech suits, and a combat patrol would be like a really good way to start a whole army.
We have Christopher Campbell and My Strange Brain asking about Hobby Burnout. Christopher Campbell, what do you do if you feel painting burnout creeping up on you, but you aren't ready to give up?
Well, if you're not ready to give up, then you don't have to give up. If you're ready to give up, just go play Call of Duty or something. Do something else for a while. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to take a long break.
You know, you should take a break and watch our video on hobby burnout.
Yeah.
And some strategies about how to get out of that.
Mm-hmm. That helps a little.
You know, I kind of like little Tau gun barrels.
Little Tau gun barrels.
It's a lot easier to deal with than big ass orc ones where you have to really drill them out.
Oh yeah, I just used my hobby knife and gave it a twist.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's all you got to do. I love it. Internet man, the chaos are probably chaos cultists. Probably.
Probably. The manifesto, any tips for painting black power armor, doing iron hands. I have a few videos showing up how I paint my black Templar, which a lot of people make fun of me for being gray Templar. Another good way to do black is... Do I have one near me?
Ooh.
This is a Death Watch veteran, and I spray painted it black, and then I dry brushed a very, very light dry brushing of gray, and then I sponged some paint chips. I sponged on a bright silver to create lots of little random chips, and so that works pretty well for getting power armor that kind of looks like something, even though it's mostly black.
Fedego, I'm almost 4,000 points worth of AdMech. I never did a single gun hole. I'm too scared of breaking all the weapons.
That is true. The AdMech guns are a little small. I think AdMech guns could also benefit from the old
hobby knife trick.
Hobby knife, yeah, hobby knife trick. You poke the little tip of the hobby knife and you give it a spin. Next stream. Any tips on flame detail? Yeah, I'd say I painted these in the last stream. So if you want to look back at the last live stream from Saturday, you can see me paint the flames in real time. But I painted it white, and then I glazed on some yellow, and then I glazed on some orange, and then I glazed on some black, and then I glazed on some red, and then I glazed on some dark red, and then I glazed on some black. And it just kind of looks like fire.
George Gazzardo, are you mad lads shilling for any non-Games Workshop minis? I'm looking for something sci-fi that's good quality and less expensive to practice on.
I know. I really like Anvil Industries models. They're very nice. Infinity's a little pricey, although you can get an Infinity model for like $12. They're a little small. Who else makes good? I feel like I'm having a brain fart. Who else makes some good sci-fis? Oh.
You're looking for like miniature, like a normal miniature, or like a 3D print? I mean, if you search sci-fi miniature on Etsy, you'll have 3 million results that you can go through.
Yeah.
Of various qualities. And,
yeah, 3 million results, and some of them not pinup.
Yeah, but very few.
Yeah, most of them are going to be pinup. Stranger Links, have you watched Moonfall? It's crazy. No, is that a TV show?
Eccentric Lion, that is really coming together, Jay. I really do love this mini and have been looking for it on eBay.
Yeah, it's a fun model. PIOUS VORNE, Blackstone Fortress. Wait, why did I put that color on my palette? That's not the color I need. I need reflective
Was it orange?
green.
Because you need to put more orange on it.
Did I clean up? Or is that one of the colors I knocked on the floor? Yes.
How rude. How rude of the floor for stealing models from you.
Nick Ayers, did you paint your Death Guard shrimp tank yet? It's getting pretty close.
Tank.
Maybe another couple hours on it, and then it'll be fully painted. It takes a long, long time to do that scheme on vehicles, and it's great because I do kind of want 3 of them.
That would look really cool. Like all 3 of those together, slightly, like obviously same scheme kind of, but different placement of where things are.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think this one is probably going to be the normal one, and then the other ones are going to be a little bit more abstracted.
Ooh. Christopher Campbell, y'all ever toy around with LED in models?
Not really. I think it's cool. I'd like to. It's not something I've gotten around to.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's also for nerds. I just want to put that out there.
Strangerlings. It's a movie. Moonfall is a movie about the moon falling on Earth, but the moon is a machine with a dying dwarf star, and some AI is trying to kill the humans. It's the weirdest movie you'll see. Neat. I love a good evil AI trying to smash the moon into the Earth.
Yeah.
I feel like if the moon moved, that'd be a problem.
Yeah, I don't think that's good.
There's a really, really good book called 7 Eves. And I believe the first line of the book is, "The moon suddenly and unexpectedly exploded." And the whole book is about how to deal with that. It's really, really good. 7 Eves. Where's my brush? Maybe I can use this one. Hey, you've been watching Book of Boba? No, I need to catch up. I need to catch up on all my Star Wars. I haven't seen Book of Boba, and I haven't seen Star Wars Visions, or I haven't seen the anime Star Wars yet.
Jedward, what up, pimps? Couldn't have said it better myself.
Mm-hmm.
What up, pimps? Oh boy.
Ketercast, I'm starting Elder with Bone White as a main color. Should I do Pale Pink or Emerald Green for a secondary? I think Emerald Green, because Pale Pink is probably not gonna be that much different than Bone White. But maybe you could do all 3, like Bone White and Pale Pink, and then like tattoos or freehanding of Emerald Green, or pick out some particular armor pieces to be Emerald Green. Lord Vesh, if the moon moved, that would be a problem. Boy, do I have news for you. Champ Styles, isn't some space junk from a wayward satellite set to hit the moon in a few weeks? Doubt it'd be crazy impact, but still. Yeah, I don't think anything we could throw at the moon would really alter it or damage it.
No.
Probably nuke it into oblivion. It would just look like there's a bunch of craters on the moon. Can you imagine craters on the moon?
Oh, that'd be insane. That'd look bad.
Stranger Links, I'm painting my Tau turquoise. Ooh.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm still debating. I like the white. but that's that's hard. I like the white towel with the red accents and like the dirty details and chipping and stuff.
I can only ever pull off micro scratches with one brush. Like if I load up my brush and I get that little knife point with like this, which is a really, really nice DaVinci Maestro, and then I try to do a super fine line, it doesn't deposit any paint. And then if I apply a little bit of pressure, blah, big old line of paint. I think it's just I don't know why, I'm not at all good with natural hair brushes. I have trouble controlling them because they're just so soft. What's that brush? Did I actually clean up? That doesn't sound like me.
No, you did. Yeah.
I did. It's back in the cup.
I was about to say we can cross that one right off the list.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Baker, do off white and red. Not as hard to pull off. There you go. Nick Reese. Nick, what about the Santan color Tau scheme? I think only lame people paint it like that. Can you imagine somebody painting the Santan color Tau scheme?
Mm-hmm.
Be pretty lame. No, I think it's cool, but I don't know. The white seems cooler to me.
Maybe you could try out some contrast. Maybe that's the move.
Contrast paints?
Yeah, contrast paint white.
Maybe. I don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I also like blue. And turquoise is close to blue. It all kind of depends. Although, I mean, the artwork in the cover art for the Childmath book is really cool. Like, I like the just super, just turquoise, like neon turquoise head that the Taus have. So I want to do that. And that really kills with the white. It works really, really well.
Jedward, y'all have any problems with Games Workshop layer paints leaving a chalky finish? I have a couple of pots that are maybe a year or two old that just don't seem to want to work. Like what color in particular? I don't think I've had Games Workshop paints get a little gunky, but I've never had them get chalky. Unless it's white. If you're talking about Corax white, just burn it, throw it out.
Or the yellows.
Yeah, the yellows are bad. The yellows are bad, but they have just awful coverage too. Yeah, the yellows can be maybe a little chalky. Chalkiness is really something I found more from like Pro Acryl or some of the pre-thinned paints. And yeah, usually very light colors. Christian Rizet, you know if any army paint or air paints can be used with a paintbrush? Yeah, anything can be used with a paintbrush. Jacob Lightly. Jay, how did you paint Captain Sicarius? Actually, I painted it live on stream. You can go back and watch me paint the model. Because how I painted it is just slowly and carefully with lots of different colors. And then I have a video on how I did the base.
I feel like, how many parts was that?
It was
a lot
so
of parts.
many.
I mean,
I think it's
parts?
one of my best paint jobs ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably has tons of parts.
We're going to find out right now. God, it's going to be hard. That was like the beginning of, or towards the beginning of last year, or middle of last year?
Yeah, something like
It's been
that.
a while.
Nicholas HAS, Blackstone Fortress, bought it, got it fully painted, and had a great time doing it. Then realized that I'll probably never play it, and now it sits in the box. Yeah, I feel like that is the fate of most games. Like if most games are lucky, you play it, you and your buddies really get into it, and you play it like 5 times, and then it's just kind of done. Jedward, Ushabti Bone and Fenrisian Gray were the ones giving me some trouble. Okay, so light blue gray and Ushabti Bone, is that like a tan? Interesting. I guess shake the absolute bejesus out of it. And they're giving you a chalky problem. Like the paint is too matte, or the paint is crunchy, like there's particulate in it.
Here we go. Oh, 17. 17 parts. Got those skills.
Yeah. So, what is that, 20 hours? Just watch that.
Yeah. Well, plus there's the Patreon streams in there.
Yeah. Jeff Styles, I don't want to rewatch you paint the dewback. Paint another. The dewback does seem cool. It has the relentless rule, so it can perform a free attack action after it moves. Next stream, have you all ever painted any Warhammer Age of Sigmar? Yes, we have a huge video called Why You Never Finish Everything, where we both painted half of the Dominion box. So I painted all the Stormcasts, and Nick painted all of the Orc Cool Boys.
Stranger Links, I have both the Start Collecting and the Combat Patrol for Tau. It's going to make an awesome army.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're set. Too bad Tower for nerds, though.
Yeah.
I'm working on Tower right now. But I'm not a nerd. It's just you. It's everyone else but me. I'm a Chad.
The Manifesto, how would you paint a cape for a Space Marine captain? I'd paint it a color, and then I'd highlight it with another color, and then I'd highlight it with another color.
Jedward. The paints just feel almost gritty. I have a vortex mixer and some agitators, but I guess I just gotta mix it up better.
Paint is gritty. Maybe you need to add a little bit more water to it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's hard to say.
Too much paint. And it's already dry, and good. So I'll just repaint the back.
Alt account. Speaking of Tau, I'm painting the Chalnath Tau team so much blue.
Yeah. Cameron, I play Death Guard. Any recommendations for my next model? Anything but the damn Blight drone. My one is falling apart. I mean, what models do you have for your army? Do you have enough troops? Do you have enough HQs? Do you have enough? Do you have fast attack? If you want fast attack,
Do you have enough Mortarian?
Yeah. Do you have enough Mortarians? I think 3 is the magic number.
Yep.
Of Mortys.
Well, I thought 7 would be the magic number.
Ah, that's true. It's a good point. Morty.
Link to 11. Hi.
Hi. Sean, curious question. Watching fine detail painting, artists make mistakes and grab another brush to wipe excess mistakes away. Brush looks like it has a hard tip. Baffled. Please help. It might be a bigger brush that is like saturated with water, and they're using it to push or fix the paint that they just applied. It might, and there are brushes that have like harder bristles, like synthetics.
Mm-hmm.
The Manifesto. What do you think of the Mog and Raw model? I really like it. I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. I think his cloak is a little cartoony, but I think I like that too. His pose is kind of fun. I see it as him like he's on the upswing, about to just do a huge swipe with his scythe.
Yeah. Which when you said that made the pose make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I do think some at least I don't know. I mean, it's probably always been like this, but especially some of the sculpts recently, I think you almost have to imagine what's going on so that you can make it make sense. Like the what was the one of the Thousand Sons characters, the guy with the card or whatever, looks
Oh yeah.
but because you have to imagine the movement and then it makes sense.
It's
I feel like
time.
I've had a lot of those recently.
It's time to do.
Exactly. It's not a card. It's just there's not a card in between. It just there should be.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I think some people don't like to imagine things, and I had a hard time imagining for that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the old Morgan Raw was kind of just like posing with his gun, whereas like the new one is like in action.
Yeah. Yeah, really squeeze that out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, which gun that looks like this they both look the same should I put on?
They're very different.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna do this one. I'm gonna magnetize these. Yeah. You heard it here, folks. Games Workshop. I'm not gonna buy another kit. I know the secret.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. Bet they feel silly right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, burp equals a beer. Be right back.
Polystyrene, you feel miniature painting will one day be represented in art museums like the Louvre? Would you go see in exhibits? I don't know. Probably some types of painting.
I
like
don't know about the Louvre.
Yeah, of course.
But I think you know. I mean, we know about there is a mini museum.
Mm-hmm.
So it does little traveling museum. So that's something. But
yeah, I don't know if
I don't know.
if it's really made it into fine art yet. I mean, clearly some people
No.
paint as fine arts, and then a lot of people are just trying to get stuff done, ready for tabletop, trying out some stuff. Is a lot of this stuff on Instagram going to make it to the Louvre? You know, maybe, maybe not.
Yeah. But I don't know. I also don't feel like it has to make it to the Louvre for it to matter.
Yeah.
All right. God, everything looks the same. I'm Tau gun racist.
You heard it here first.
I know.
Cancel Nick. Cancel Nick. Everybody, cancel Nick.
I'm gonna start crying.
You're gonna have to make an apology video. Better start writing.
Oh boy. I think I could write a mean apology video. And there's so many fun examples, especially as of recently. I could do it.
Mm-hmm. EonsOfBattle Fan 763. Cancel Nick.
Woo! We got it.
Benjamin Reynolds. Eon's right next to Da Vinci.
Yeah. Exactly.
EonsOfBattle Fan 763. You should try painting the Helldrake. I have painted a Helldrake. It's a really, really cool model. Lots of trim.
I don't know. Can you even call yourself a real fan if you didn't know that?
Mm-hmm. Not for the channel, just for. I just painted it for a friend way back in the day.
Although there is, I believe, there's a showcase video.
Oh yeah, so neat.
So yeah, you did it for the channel.
Yes, I did do it for the channel.
And yeah, let's just say if you're a real EOB fan, you would know that.
Scrub I am. I think larger busts could, but I highly doubt 10,000 points of Space Marines will ever end up anything other than maybe a history museum in a millennia. That would be really funny, like a 10,000 point Space Marine army.
Mm-hmm.
And people looking at it with little binoculars.
Yeah. Only nerds played this game. Ulticount. Bold of you to think we are fans. Exactly. I watch out of spite. That's really the only correct way to watch us,
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Yeah, I agree. Call Siren, does the cost of the mini affect how you paint it? Do you sometimes find expensive minis intimidating and stressful to paint? A little bit. I always have plans in mind for minis, and sometimes I'm able to achieve my vision, and sometimes I'm not.
And so
I
when you
definitely think
don't,
I
you
try
just give
harder
up
on-
and start crying?
Yes. I definitely think I try harder on really expensive models. I'm like, I gotta get my money's worth out of this.
Hashtag Centurions.
Hashtag Centurions. Ah, so true. Love the Centurions. My absolute favorite Space Marine units.
Jason M, if Warhammer ends up in a museum, it'll be an alien museum about humans.
Mm-hmm.
See, there you go. Although, again, I would love to see mini painting up close, like super highly detailed stuff up close from other people.
Yeah.
Never seen it. I would love to see it.
We're going to from Adepticon.
Yeah, I know we're going to, because it's always one of those things where you're looking on Instagram, and I know every single one of those photos is edited in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people boost contrast, add a little extra vibrancy.
Perfect lighting. You never get those true blacks on a model in person.
Right.
Orange, that would be a very challenging chainsaw to hit with. You know, I feel like though it's a pretty average chainsaw. I feel like the great thing about a chainsaw is really even a glancing blow is gonna be real bad news.
Yeah. Sean, I watch EOB to see if Sean is still undefeated. That's it. Eon's Battle Fan 763. What is a good way to keep your wrist from hurting after dry brushing 364 Marines bases and 2 Titans?
I think that's the cost. It's the cost of doing business. One thing that does help with dry brushing is if you look at the camera. Oh, let me turn off PIOUS. If you hold the back of the brush, you can do a lot. You can make that brush wiggle a lot, and with a lot less handwork than if you're holding it right up against the bristles. Then you kind of have to really make your hand work. Whereas if you're holding it at the very end, you can do a lot with just a little wiggle.
Boom. Little wiggle.
Little wiggle.
Jonathan Baker, I watch EOB for the sweet ASMR sounds of Jay shaking paint bottles and swishing brushes in his paint cup.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that's what we're here to provide you.
Camp Styles, I saw a meme about being a Catachan and finding out the Space Marine reinforcements are Grey Knights. Why would that be bad? Aren't the Grey Knights super beast? Technically, if you're not a Space Marine, you have a pretty good chance of being executed for just knowing that the Grey Knights exist, because the Grey Knights are supposed to be super secret. And technically, humans aren't even supposed to technically know demons exist.
It's kind of fun. Are we going to get executed because we know about the Grey Knights?
Probably.
Oh.
I know, even like Space Marine chapters are sometimes mind wiped when they work alongside the Grey Knights. Because, I don't know, for some reason they think that's a good idea. Because in the Imperium, the right choice is always the grim dark choice. Regardless if it makes any sense or is at all practical.
Amazing. Scrub I am. It took me this long to notice Jay's left-handed. This explains his Star Wars opinions. Because they're wrong-handed? They're wrong-handed opinions? Is that what you're implying? I don't know. I think I'm the only one that has the correct opinion on Star Wars. That it's for nerds.
Yeah!
Damn. Can you imagine liking Star Wars? Be a real nerd.
Sam Hardy, just pinning up my first Clone Wars for Legion, stuck between the 212th and the 332nd. Which do you think? Flip a coin. I don't know the Star Wars Legions by their colors, except the 501st, obviously, because they're like the famous one. They're blue.
Which one's orange?
That is Obi-Wan's. The clones under the command of Cody.
I love the name Cody.
Cameron, who would get a Lego Titan if Games Workshop and Lego made one? I feel like a Lego Titan would be a good workaround. I feel like it'd be cheap compared to the real thing.
Yeah, probably.
About like a couple $100 maybe. Average 10 cents a brick.
Yeah. Matthew Hamlet. The left side of the brain controls the right side of the body. Therefore, left-handed people are the only ones in their right minds.
Ah.
Ooh, there you go. That's all scientific and factual.
Mm-hmm.
We've done peer-reviewed studies on that, and that's fact.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually converting to be a lefty as we speak.
Sam Hardy, the 212th are Obi-Wan, and the 332nd are Ahsoka. Did Ahsoka ever have command of clones? I thought that she always operated with the 501st.
Do the orange one.
Unless is the 332nd part of the 501st? Because I know she was given command of some troops in season 7 to go hunt down or to go help Mandalore.
Ah, Mandalore.
Champ Styles, the Nova Corp, the Galactic Marines from the OG Battlefront. If they ever release them, I'm gonna buy so many. Yeah, I guess you could kit bash snowtroopers, but yeah, they currently don't exist yet. I think though that they're a prime candidate for getting to exist. And yeah, I hope that they have the awesome shoulder cannon that's the clone that the video game one did. It was actually a tricky gun to do well with. It had a 1 second delay between pulling the trigger and firing, and it would overheat and take ages to cool down. So you really had to be good, decent on the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of the power-up models in that game were kind of high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Which is good. It makes it more of a video game. I have the new Star Wars Battlefront, and I'm excited to give it a try. But it kind of just looks like Star Wars Call of Duty.
You said duty.
A little bit less of a game.
Remember when Jay said duty on stream? That was pretty funny. Interesting.
I feel like having predetermined classes kind of makes it more challenging than when you have a customizable class where you just pick the thing you want. And then it's like, yeah, I main the heavy. I use the missile launcher and the grenades. Like, then everyone's like, yeah. But if it's just like, yeah, I use the good gun and the good grenades and then the good power up and the good sprint. It's like, yeah, so does everyone else.
Paused Iron. If Disney acquired Games Workshop, would that be a good thing? Star Wars and Warhammer together.
I don't know. Probably be fine.
If Games Workshop did that, we would know that they truly hate the fans.
Yeah.
Thank goodness that's not going to happen.
Cameron, will you two be there for the new Play on Tabletop Battle Report? We will not be appearing in a Play on Tabletop Battle Reports. I mean, we would. Where are they located? Calzarok, opinions on the new Dark Trooper Lego set. It's amazing, but a little bit frustrating. Because obviously, like, nobody really cares about a little hallway vignette. Like, the perfect set would have literally just been a bag of Dark Troopers. That would have been perfection. But 3 Dark Troopers and Luke in a cheap Lego set is hard to really complain. But yeah, I'm going to complain. Jason M. I've been painting for an hour, and it doesn't look like I've done anything. The speed Jay painted in today's video kind of pisses me off. Well, remember, the thing I painted was about 1 grain of rice. It's very, very, very small.
Yep. Looks big on screen.
Mm-hmm. It looks really big on screen.
Yeah. I guess it might depend on how big your screen is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it might look really big depending on the screen you're looking at.
Yeah. Can you imagine having like a really big screen? Would you feel like an idiot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have a really big screen.
Champ Styles. They should have made the Dark Troopers in a battle pack. Again, literally, the only perfect solution would have been literally a bag of Dark Troopers.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not really how they operate. They try to make it into like a toy and a play set, and you know, when in reality we just want to spam the thing we like. Eugene 5. I'm happy to see that the merch has shipped. Yes, it has. And speaking of the merch, we have... Oop, let me turn off Pious Warren. We have merch for sale. Look at these real unedited photos of us wearing our merch. We have stock ready to move.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Don't be shy. Buy 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things if you would like to.
If you buy 2, you get free shipping.
Yeah, this is
and
true.
It's great because we have 2 or more, and we have multiple designs.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you want to experience the fun of walking into a Warhammer store with a Say No to Pots t-shirt just to get their reaction?
Oh, yeah. They'll make you turn it inside out.
Mm-hmm.
So then the Say No to Pots is touching your skin.
Yeah.
So you really feel special. Yeah, super cool designs, super fun, and we shipped out all of them, but we still have a ton. I mean, we have tons, literally tons, of shirts still available.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. But on that note, it is 10 o'clock.
Oh my goodness, it is! Holy moly!
I know. Can you believe that?
How did that happen?
I don't know. Time moves forward. Alrighty, well, we had a video out today. We have 3 more videos coming. We have one on Wednesday, one on Friday, one on Saturday. But that Saturday one's a Patreon exclusive episode, so you're going to have to join the Patreon to see that. We also have a Patreon live stream after the normal live stream on Friday. We can call in and chat with us. And it's a big old chatterama. That's what I'm going to call it.
Big
like
old
hanging out
chatterama.
It's like hanging out at the game store where everybody's talking over each other.
Where everybody knows your name.
Username, but yep.
Yep.
Alrighty. But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central, so join us for that.
All right, everybody. Good night.
Good night.